All right, welcome everybody into Sim Racing Media. Sorry about the delay, but we are here on championship night in the SCL Cup League, and we are rolling through the grid right now. They got on the track rolling here after the extended grid time. We'll go ahead and bring up the race grid for the moment. Trevor Dalton, Ryan Kelly on row 1, Andrew Polici, Maxwell Caldwell, row 2. Then we go back to Adam Lowe, Andrew McKenzie, Joshua Yarborough, and Chad Jones, 7th and 8th, with Justin Lewis and Todd Merkel in row number 5. Row 6, Steele and Josh Tartill back there. Got Ronnie Hurst and Jason Crumley, Johnny Wood Jr. and Stephen McGough. And Blake Madu brings up the tail end of the field. That is where they start. Where will they finish? Who knows for the moment? Looks like we've got Johnny Wood Jr. and a couple other drivers in the back here. So they will take their spot as we roll, probably starting from the pits if they are going to start at all tonight. I know some drivers have elected not to show up, as we do have a tight points battle here for the championship. Maxwell Caldwell and Andrew Polici both only separated by 5 points here tonight as they are rolling. That pace car is going to make that left-hand turn. And Trevor Dalton's going to lead them on down here. We are green flag racing here, championship night in the SCL Cup Series. Trevor Dalton out to a lead. Andrew Polici trying to take that inside away from Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly up on the high side in that number 13 machine. Adam Lowe fading back a little ways. Polici going to try and balance for the lead, wants this championship, wants this race win as they get rolling. Still side by side. Like Polici might have got a little loose there. Looks like Caldwell's going to try and force it down on the inside of Adam Lowe. Had to check up, backed out of it just a little bit here. But he is back on the challenge once again. Andrew McKenzie on the high side. Yarborough and Chad Jones back there as well, battling side by side. And this is not the new Atlanta. This is the old Atlanta that they are racing here tonight. 3 laps in, and Trevor Dalton just put down the quickest lap, 30.34. Everybody kind of single filed now towards the back. We got Yarborough and Chad Jones. Chad Jones up on the high side in that 75 machine. 77 to Yarborough down on the bottom. Justin Lewis trying to make a move here on Crumley. Back and forth they go. Now it looks like Yarborough kind of lost it just a little bit, as we are set for 100 laps, and Dalton is just driving away from the field, almost out to a 1-second lead already. Fastest man on the track, though, is going to be Jason Crumley with a 30.28 that last time by. See them kind of spread out as they go through the corners here. Crumley with a huge run on the high side of Chad Jones. Like that high side might be where you want to be heading through 1 and 2. As you saw Crumley make a huge pass up there. Andrew McKenzie almost touches Caldwell as Caldwell slides up the track trying to get a little bit of better exit there. Ooh, off the wall. That was McKenzie off the wall, and Caldwell had to check up. They get stacked back up, lined out, single file. Once again, Justin Lewis going to go down to the inside, going to try and test Chad Jones down there. Caldwell slides down in front of Lewis. I want to thank everybody who's joining us here tonight, because these guys are looking to put on a show for the final time this season. If you guys like what you see and want to get involved here in the SCL series, they have several different options that they're trying to work out. They usually race 3 or 4 nights a week. This week, or this time, it's been down to 1 night as they're trying to rebuild their numbers here. If you want some good, clean racing and want some fun on the track, definitely check these guys out. I know they'd love to have you. Ooh, Caldwell and looks like Caldwell and Crumley get a little bumpy there. Like Caldwell slides up a little bit on corner exit, and everybody else tries to stay right in line there. And like Caldwell was trying to slide in front, and he does just that. Justin Lewis gets squeezed up to that outside wall as Chad Jones doesn't give him an inch there. Almost had that nose taken off of that number 7 machine by that 75. Side by side goes Ryan Kelly and Adam Lowe. And the man who loves this is Trevor Dalton out front and driving away out to over a second lead over Ryan Kelly right now. Adam Lowe takes that bottom and he goes double file there as he gets out, and around goes Crumley. Crumley is around down the backstretch, locks them up here. We're staying green 9 laps in here of a 100-lap race. Sideways on the track, can't get it going, and is that going to bring out a caution? Not yet, it does not. He has covered the backstretch in smoke as he is burning them down here. Trying to get back rolling. Looks like he'll do just that. Dalton's still out. Not quite a second lead anymore, as Adam Lowe has been able to reel him in just a little bit. But let's go back, see if we can take a look and see what happened to Jason Crumley here on the first incident of the race. 3 wide, Polici. Oh, looks like Justin Lewis got a little loose, but Polici just slides up and catches Crumley, going to send him around. So that's going to be what caused the first incident here. As we go back live, Dalton's still out to that huge lead. The race you want to watch, though, is going to be between Caldwell and Polici, and they're only separated by 5 points in the championship race right now, and they're only separated by a couple positions here on the track as they run. I want to thank the J&M Group Industrial Services for joining us all race season and being the title sponsor here. Looks like Ryan Kelly has lost some ground here as he is fading down the standings in a hurry. There, right in front of him, Andrew McKenzie loses it there and almost goes into that outside wall. Checked up, able to save it, but he is going to lose a ton of positions here as he goes now back just inside the top 10, running P10. Andrew Polici did not want to see that happen right in front of him. He is looking to win a championship here tonight. And that just was, that could have just ended it in a hurry. As I was, Turret Hill almost loses it there as he gets a little loose there. This old Atlanta playing havoc on these tires here tonight. Deal almost into that outside wall, trying to avoid Hill as Hill is still loose. Todd Merkel trying to make a pass here on the high side. Not quite going to be able to complete it. McKenzie's able to gather that 06 Ford back in, and he is going to ride it out here, as well is Turret Hill. Turret Hill goes back to the back, has the 22 of Ronnie Hurst going down to his inside. Ronnie Hurst has been sporting the J&M Group Industrial Services paint scheme all season long. They're Michigan's #1 source for CNC and manual machinery repair services. The J&M Group, they've got you covered. But back up front, Trevor Dalton is trying to run away and hide here as Adam Lowe and Justin Lewis are battling side by side. Chad Jones trying to stay up here inside that top 4. Maxwell Caldwell down a position from where he started, but he is slowly moving his way through the field. On board here as they run. Championship points leader as of this moment, Maxwell Caldwell. Took to the lights being turned out for him to get his first win, but he went back-to-back there and was able to win last week, as well as the lights were getting turned off on half of Motegi Raceway as they were rolling around, but you're able to get that race in, and Caldwell was able to bring home the victory, which tightened up that points battle, gave him a 5-point edge as everybody is going in and out trying to find some grip out here on this track. Justin Lewis clear up to the high side trying to run through here. Adam Lowe staying right with him. Looks like Maxwell Caldwell is going to come down pit lane 20 laps in. Jason Crumley, who did pit after losing it there on lap 8, came in on lap 9 there, got his repair, and he's been lightning quick. He was the fastest man on the track with a 30.24 this last time by, so look for him to try and make some ground up here, but he did lose quite a bit having to pit that early. Dalton out to a 2-second lead now. Kelly and Lewis, looks like they kind of backed off just a little bit here. Adam Lowe, Chad Jones. Yarborough coming in. We got 4 drivers that have pitted. Doesn't look like Trevor Dalton's showing any thoughts of pitting at the moment here, as he is just riding around Atlanta. Got 2.5 lead over Ryan Kelly. You can just see the banking of Old Atlanta. It's not like Old Atlanta was flat by any means, but the track was just so abrasive. You had to kind of run different lines to find speed here. New Atlanta, not so much. It's more like a super speedway, as you just hook up, drive around, and see what the draft can get you. And nobody really around here for Trevor Dalton. Justin Lewis, Adam Lowe, Chad Jones, all kind of in line here. Polici, Thiel, McKenzie, Todd Merkel, and Josh Chart Hill. You can just hear how much he's having to baby that throttle coming through the corner so he doesn't lose the back end. You saw him kind of lose it before. Go up towards the front here. Justin Lewis has Adam Lowe to his outside. Adam Lowe going to drop down to the inside. Try and make that pass. Chad Jones holding on. See how close they were getting to the wall, and looks like Ronnie Hurst was down to the inside, going to try and make a pass there on Yarborough. Not for, well, yeah, it is. It is for position. Both of them are a lap down, though. They did make their pit stops. Caldwell is the first driver who did pit, who is running P11 right now. Came in on lap 19. Yarborough came in on lap 21. Ronnie Hurst on lap 20. All four of these guys just can't seem to get away from each other. Adam Lowe, Thiel, Jones, Polici, all hanging around each other. If these guys can get single filed out, if they're going to try and make some pit stops here. Otherwise, that could be a dangerous proposition, especially if you have to try and pit from the high line. Ooh, Justin Lewis locks him up as he's heading in just inside the cone. We'll see if he was able to get down to speed or if it's going to cost him some time here. Andrew Polici just behind him. Chad Jones and McKenzie back there. Going to turn the lead over to the 351 of Karis Steele. Steele looking to pull away here. He's got over a half-second lead at the moment. Adam Lowe in second. Todd Merkel and Turret Hill back here. They're going to come in. Adam Lowe in. Merkel in. Now the race is going to be here if Caldwell can catch Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly is just a few spots in front of him. And to see here on track. Look back. Well, it looks like Kelly's going to maintain his position here. So Kelly cycles through. He's going to come out with a little over 1 1/4 second lead at the moment here. See if Caldwell's going to be able to close in on it. Caldwell trying to reel in Kelly. Got about 11 lap older tires. So Kelly should be a little bit faster here, or maybe not have to worry about it quite so much, as they made it through 33 laps there. We're going to step aside, go side by side. You won't miss anything, and we'll keep it rolling here on Sim Racing Media.
What's going on, everybody? It's Tillman with the Landscape Company, and I'm here to tell you that we specialize in transforming both commercial and residential spaces into stunning landscapes. Whether you need a property maintenance, mulching, or expert design crew, we've got you covered. As a small family business, we pride ourselves in putting our customers first, and your satisfaction is our top priority. Ready to elevate your outdoor space? Call us today at 757-724-7097 for your free quote. And remember, when you call, tell them Tillman sent you. TLC VB, your trusted partner for all your lawn and landscape needs.
And we are back here at the J&M Group Industrial Services Winston Cup Series presented by Roberts Ball Screw. As they are rolling around the track here, Polici is a couple spots behind Caldwell. All Caldwell has to do is beat Polici, and I believe that's going to lock that championship. But Polici, don't ever count out that 81 Chevy here. But right now, Trevor Dalton made his pit stop on lap 29, was able to work through the field here after coming out just behind Kelly and Caldwell there and got back into the front. Last lap for him was a 30.56. And Ryan Kelly's going to be coming down pit lane. So Ryan Kelly coming down pit lane, not exactly sure what happened there. And it looks like Trevor Dalton had some connection issues, so he's going to have to maybe call it a night here. Like Kelly made a quick pit stop there on lap 43. Caldwell still staying out. Not exactly sure why Kelly came down pit lane. He last pitted on lap 30, so 13 laps, and he's back down pit lane. Seems a little suspect for me at the moment, but we'll see what happens here. See how this all plays out. Joshua Yarborough is now 7 seconds behind Maxwell Caldwell. And Polici is also 7 seconds back. So Caldwell put on the afterburners here as he is driving away from the field after both Kelly and Dalton had issues there. Ryan Kelly is back out on track. He is behind Maxwell Caldwell there. Justin Lewis coming down pit lane. Ryan Kelly came down pit lane on lap 43, and he just threw down the gauntlet here with a 30.22. Whoa, hard into that outside wall. Maybe skimmed it. Looked like he almost just used that wall to kind of help him make that turn here. But Kelly did get back on the lead lap after making that pit stop. So it looks like one short pit and a couple long pit cycles are going to get you to the end here. Everybody's kind of single filed out for a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, still single file. Oh, Crumley gets a little loose there. Caldwell coming down. That seems like what the strategy is. Caldwell decided to do the short pit the first time as he came down on lap 19. Everybody else pretty much stayed out to lap 30 or thereabouts. So that last time, Ryan Kelly elected to do his short cycle in between as he came down about 13, 14 laps into that last run. So everybody's trying something a little bit different. We'll see if Polici just stays out, runs it to, I'm going to say he'll probably get 60, 61, and then he might come down. Yarborough in as he pitted on lap 21 last time. Well, thanks for that, Keegan. Lishi. Ooh, gonna get tight there as he's trying to come down pit lane with Thiel trying to make his way around the track. Which that is gonna cycle Ryan Kelly back out to the lead. So Ryan Kelly's going to take over the lead, and he has about a 3.5, working closer to 4-second lead over Tart Hill here. Chad Jones back there in third. Caldwell into fourth. 30:28, his personal best lap time. Field, Justin Lewis. Oh, Caldwell just went purple there. 30.20 his last time by. Looks like we know who's going to put down the gauntlet here, as he's got a couple positions over Polishi. Running P7 right now. Last came in on lap 53, so he's got about 3 lap fresher tires, but he is going to have some work put in here if he's going to want to bring home this championship. As Caldwell just put down another fast lap, 30.18. Only driver to be in the teens on this track. Talked to him last week, and he said he usually does fairly well here. He was trying to get adjusted to that new pedals he got, but looks like he's done that. If any of the last 2 races are any indication of what he can do, and he is doing it here tonight. But right now, Ryan Kelly still has a 12.5-second lead over Caldwell. And Kelly pitted on lap 43, so he'll have to come in probably another 15 laps or so. So we'll see if he does that. Caldwell just made pretty quick work there of Chad Jones. Slid right in front of him as they were coming to the flag. Now he's going to go to the high side of the 10 machine, and he'll get right by him as well. Caldwell has a clear view now. In 11 seconds, he has to try and make up for Ryan Kelly. It's by Jason Crumley. Jason Crumley's night started off pretty terrible. Got to put 3 wide there. Got a little bump from, I believe it was the 81, Polishi, and that just kind of ended his night as he went around. Had to pit when he didn't want to, and I went downhill from there. Adam Lowe still out on track. He made his first pit stop on lap 31, so he has to come in probably this time or the next. We'll see if he does that, as Crumley's coming in already. He's down on pit lane. Kelly almost 3 wide, dealing with some lap traffic of Ronnie Hurst and Andrew McKenzie. Going to kind of let them go. Slide in line. It's like Kelly backed off just a little bit. Going to let them race it out and see if he can maybe get them to get a little bit more separation between them so they're not racing so hard and he's able to get by. Caldwell is cutting into that gap. The gap is 9.3 seconds and going down with every lap. You can see that it was over 12 seconds on lap 57. And now it's down to under 9. 63 laps complete here in the J&M Group Industrial Services SCL Winston Cup Series. Adam Lowe just in front of Caldwell. Art Hill running by himself here as well. Looks like Chad Jones kind of single filed out. Little separation here as they are running under green. Justin Lewis hit on lap 46. But did kind of the same thing as Polici, as he did his first stint 30 laps or thereabouts, and then went looks like he went 16 and came down pit lane. Number 7's always dangerous. That is one of the drivers that Caldwell said had a chance to win here tonight, but the old Atlanta doesn't seem to be favoring Justin Lewis at the moment, as he is running back in 5th. It looks like the 351 might be coming down pit lane. Josh gave him a little room down to the inside. 3 wide they go as Justin Lewis goes to the high side. Going to scrape the wall maybe and get around. That's going to be bringing the 81 with him. Lishi down on the inside, going to try and make that pass on Justin Lewis. If Justin Lewis is going to try and fight it or if he's just going to let it happen. Looks like he has no choice as he is put back into P4. Caldwell running up front here. Looks like Kelly might be having a little connection issue as he is there and gone. But throws are timing and storing all sorts of funky. There is a get rolling, but he has basically a whole backstretch lead over Caldwell. Caldwell does have seven lap fresher tires here. Yarborough's going to have a rear view mirror full of Justin Lewis. Justin Lewis looks like he lost a little bit of ground there. Adam Lowe slides up behind. Not racing for position, so everybody kind of lets them go. Justin Lewis going to come down pit lane. A little cleaner than last time. Last time he came down a little quick, but got her slowed down. Kelly in that 13 Chevy, trying to maintain his lead over Caldwell. Caldwell was able to make pretty quick work of the first 3 or so seconds of that gap he had, but now that it's gotten under 7, it's been pretty well stabilized there at 7.5 to 7 3/4 here. Justin Lewis coming back on the track after making his pit stop. And that is 3 for Justin Lewis. And Justin Lewis should be able to make it to the end, as we've seen everybody come down, make their pit stops. Ryan Kelly coming in now. See what Caldwell does, if Caldwell's going to stay out. I don't think Caldwell can make it to the end, because we've only seen people make it to roughly 31, 32 laps at the most, and he came down on lap 50. We'll see if he's going to try and stay out, roll the dice, maybe try and put on a fresh set of tires with, say, 20, 25 laps to go, and then just put them to work, as everybody else will be on a little bit older tires here. Lishi up to second, which is great and all, but the guy he needs to beat is running P1 at the moment. They are on slightly different strategies, but not too different, as Caldwell pitted on lap 50 versus 53. But Ryan Kelly came down on lap 73, made his pit stop, and back out on track, and right now is just in front of Maxwell Caldwell. You can see the 13 right there in front, and he is going to begin to drive away with those fresh tires. Fastest man on the track, though, is going to go to the number 7 machine, and Justin Lewis, a 30.15 for that 7 machine. Well, Trevor Dalton had a mechanical issue. As he is on the hauler. Jason Crumley still rolling out here. He's a couple laps down, but still making pretty good times. Ran one of the quicker laps we've seen here tonight, a 30.24 for Jason Crumley in the UniFirst number 83 Chevy. Caldwell still driving out here, but he has got to try and decide when he wants to come down pit lane. Because right now he's got a 27-second lead over Ryan Kelly, but that gap is going to go away, and it's going to go away in a hurry. Ryan Kelly just ran a 30.13 to Caldwell's 31.8. So that gap is going to go away in a hurry, and the time spent on pit lane for most of these drivers has been about 42 seconds. So if you come down now, make a quick pit stop, you're still going to be about 11 to 12 seconds behind Ryan Kelly, and you're going to have to go to work and try and get back to the front here, as Caldwell's going to come in. Ooh, Mike got an unsafe pit entry as he went right over that cone. I have to watch and pay attention, see if that's going to be what is going to cost Caldwell the championship here. Somebody might have to do a little more math than they were thinking they were going to do here, as we have hit 20 to go here in the J&M Group Industrial Services Winston Cup Series brought to you by Roberts Ball Screw. Pulishi leading the race now by 3.5 seconds over Yarborough. But that doesn't really matter to him. He just knows he has got to beat Caldwell and probably beat him by a couple positions in order to bring home the championship here tonight. As I said, looking at this gap back to Kelly. Well, now it's going to go even quicker, but it was almost going down quarter second or so every second. Like, he was closing in a hurry. Kelly's going to come through and take the lead here. And Caldwell did have a unsafe pit entry. He spent 55 seconds in his box. So he is going to have to drive the wheels off that machine if he's going to wind up winning this championship right now. It is going to be tough for him to do that as he gets by the 81 there coming off pit exit. But he is going to have to do that one more time. As they run now, Caldwell is running in P10. Pulishi is running in P4. 17 to go. Ryan Kelly is just racing for the race win. Justin Lewis should be able to make it to the end. He pitted on lap 70, but Ryan Kelly pitted on lap 73. So those are the two drivers that are probably going to do battle here for the victory. But that's a 19-second lead that Kelly has. How close he gets to that wall as he comes through. That is a battle for position here. Ryan Kelly is just dominating the race right now, out to almost a 19.5 second lead as he does hit the 19.5 second lead mark over second place with 4 cars left on the lead lap for Ryan Kelly. The 81 of Andrew Pulishi is trying to not pay attention too much to his relative and race scoring, as he knows who he's racing and knows that he had an issue. That is going to be heartbreak for that 94 Chevy if he cannot get a few positions back here. He's got about 9.5 seconds to the nearest car, and then he'll have a few drivers that he can get around. But 11 laps to go. Going to be rough here for that 94 machine. No, Maxwell Caldwell's going to be pretty happy for that 81, but no, he was excited for the battle that was going to ensue here in Atlanta with only 5 points separating the drivers. Caldwell gave Justin Lewis a little bump there. And Caldwell is pretty quick. He's almost 4/10 quicker than the leader. And he's got 7 seconds till he catches Andrew McKenzie. Ooh, Yarborough gets a little loose. A little dangerous getting loose there, coming out of turn number 2. Ooh, and Ryan Kelly is having some connections issues, so as he is there and gone, that would be a heartbreak for Kelly to lose the race based on the connection issue after throwing down such a dominating performance here. Caldwell is closing in on McKenzie. He's got going to be 4 seconds here momentarily. 6 laps to go. Ryan Kelly still driving away from everybody here. Five to go. Handshake lap is out, and we are about to complete it as Kelly comes to the stripe. 4 to go here. Leashy. That is just insane how big of a gap Ryan Kelly has. Ryan Kelly has almost a 25-second lead. 3 to go for Kelly as he's going to come out of turn number 4, head to the stripe, get the 2 to go from the flag man. And we'll see how long it takes Leashy to, he's just now coming down the backstretch. Ryan Kelly's almost gotten to Joshua Yarborough to put him a lap down. White flag is out. Final time here for Ryan Kelly. He's going to come down the backstretch. pretty much can do whatever he wants here. Shut the car off, go get a cup of coffee, come back, and finish the race, as he has just been lights out here tonight. Ryan Kelly, winner at Atlanta. Leashy's going to come through the backstretch for the final time here. And take the checkered flag. Finish P2, and I believe going to be the championship winner here. Yarborough is going to get up to P3. Haven't talked to him all season, I don't believe. Justin Lewis going to come home P4. And Maxwell Caldwell started 5 points in front, is going to finish in P10 here. And that's going to do it for his championship aspirations. But the race winner is burning it down, and that is Ryan Kelly. He's just going to burn the place down here. While he's doing that, every right to season champion does. Let's see if we can get third place up here in the booth real quick. Hey Josh, Mike up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yes, I got a copy.
Hey, man, long time no talk, but you got up here, finished P3 tonight. How was it racing here at the Old Atlanta?
Old Atlanta's probably one of my favorite tracks to drive. You really got a good mix of going on the high side, going on the low side. A lot of driver skill involved in this track, too, so that's another fun plus to usually show out here.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it. Well, congrats on your P3 finish. Anything in the season stand out to you that you want to say before we get you out of here tonight?
With the season, I mean, the guys that stayed, I'm glad they stayed. Good to see the car count that we got. We're trying to bolster that. So Monday nights, if you're looking to race with a good group of guys, we're always open. We're going to be doing some hosted races coming in the next few weeks. So no need to be part of the league. Just show up, join up, and see how you can hang with us.
Definitely, man. Well, any sponsors you want to thank before we let you go?
Yes. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Robert Ball Screw. They're the sponsor on my car tonight. They were one of the two primary sponsors for this season to broadcast, so I want to give them a huge shout out. Second shout out would be J&M Industrial Groups. They were our other primary sponsor that helped sponsor this entire season for broadcasting. And then finally, I'd like to thank my wife for putting up with me racing on Mondays. My friends Ryan and Phillip for watching. My teammate Ronnie Hurst for always being an encouragement there, and just thank everybody else for watching.
Definitely. Well, congrats once again, and look forward to seeing what you guys can do next season.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
All right. Well, usually we go to second place, but we are not doing that tonight. We're going to see if we can get our race winner here in the booth real quick. Hey, Ryan, Mike, come in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yep.
Hey, Matt. Well, I don't know what you put in that 13 there, but that pit strategy was lights out as you were able to dominate the field here tonight.
Yeah, thankfully taking 2 tires there on that second stop, it kind of helped the car turn a little bit, and I think that got me going there, and just saved enough there to come in and have enough to the end, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like that was the right call. I know we don't see you very often here, but you get a race win. Anything you want to say? Any sponsors you want to thank before we get you out of here tonight?
Yeah, just all the guys put this league on. They do an amazing job behind the scenes, and I know they're looking for drivers. So if anyone wants to race, you can find them on the SCL page, and all the you guys are putting on the broadcast, and hope everyone watching enjoyed the race.
Definitely. Well, congrats once again, and we'll see you later.
All right, thanks.
All right, now. If we can get Andrew Pulici up here in the booth. Hey, Andrew, Mike up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm not sure you really wanted to win the championship that way, but you did everything you needed to bring home the championship. How does that feel?
Feels pretty good. Nice to have something at the end of a long season. Yeah, nobody wants to win it on a technicality, but a win's a win, and I'm happy with it. I mean, it's racing. Lots of crazy things happen all season long, so feels good to be on the good end of it for once.
Yeah, definitely. You ran lights out all season, fairly consistent. Had a challenge there at the end from Caldwell as he had the points lead headed into this race. Kind of what was your strategy heading in here, knowing how close that points battle was?
I just kind of wung it, to be honest with you. I didn't really know what to do. This track's so different every time you come to it. It's tight one time, loose the other time. Whole plan was just try to stay in front of Maxwell, and had a rough start there. I got into Crumley there. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, but I really felt like I held that line. But either way, apologies to him if he's watching. And fell behind the 8 ball, got behind him, and I don't know, it just kind of worked out. I didn't really, like I said, I just kind of wung it. I going into this, I kind of felt like I was going to lose it because I don't know, and luck never seems to work out for me. So it was just show up, run the best race I could, and see what happens. And good things happened, apparently.
Yeah, definitely did. Well, congrats on your season championship. Anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to give a shout out before we get you out of here tonight?
My teammates, as always. Maxwell, obviously, it sucks to beat a teammate for a championship, but nobody else you'd rather race 4-1. Justin Lewis, Todd Merkel, Ryan Kelly, who showed up tonight, Trevor Dalton. Those guys are great. Love racing with them. The league, SCL, it's great racing here. Hopefully we can get the participation back up and have some real lights out races for you guys to show off next season. And you guys up in the booth, you guys do a great job. It was fun. It was really immersive waiting on the TV tonight. I liked that.
Yeah. Yeah, kid had basketball practice and got stuck in traffic trying to get back here. I'm like, oh, hopefully they can wait a couple minutes. But
yeah, it worked out.
It was a heck of a show anyway.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, congrats once again, and look forward to seeing what you guys can do next season.
Awesome. Look forward to talking to you guys. Thank you.
Yep. All right, let's go over the race results here on championship night. Ryan Kelly was able to bring home the dominant win. Andrew Pulici up there in second. Joshua Yarborough, Justin Lewis, the last of the lead lap cars, are still back there in fifth. Tart Hill, Ronnie Hurst, Todd Merkel, Andrew McKenzie, and tough luck there for Maxwell Caldwell getting the unsafe pit entry penalty there, costing him a shot at the championship. Adam Lowe, Jason Crumley, Chad Jones, Trevor Dalton, and Johnny Wood Jr. did not start. Well, Trevor Dalton last of the cars that did start in P14. Johnny Wood Jr., Stephen McGough, and Blake Madu all participated in practice and dropped out before the race started. But with that being said, from all of us here at Sim Racing Media, I want to thank these guys, these drivers, this series for allowing us to put this on. As was mentioned before, J&M Industrial Services and Roberts Ball Screw sponsoring these guys, letting us have the privilege of broadcasting this league. And if you like that and liked what you saw here, this good, clean racing, 100 green flag laps here at Atlanta, go ahead, hit them up. They will get you set up and into the league, and we'll see what newcomers can bring to the SCL Cup Series as they move forward. But from all the drivers and all of us here at Sim Racing Media, I want to wish you guys a good night, and we'll see you next time.